tempo training beneficial for cyclists, or is it just an overrated metric for people to convince themselves they're getting stronger? Well, in this video, I am going to tell you what I think as an elite level cyclist, and if I do tempo training and how I use it. So come on, let's get into it. Whoa, if you get tempo efforts correctly, they are not easy. Suffering a bit, but the Ramsey tram keeps on rolling. Come on! Ah. Oh, maybe have a bit of more I can chew. Ah. Not easy. Ciao, buongiorno, and hello, you lovely people. It's your boy, the Ramsey Tram, aka Thailand, and we are back with another day of cycling training. In this video, we have a special one. Like I've said in the intro, we will be doing some tempo training. I will show you why I believe it's beneficial and how I implement it into my training. So, if you would have followed me on Strava, which if you want to, you can get the link down in the description, but if you would have followed me on Strava, you'd have known last night I did a race, midweek crit, the famous, come on, and I managed to get the W. Woo! Photo here, come on, the Ramsey Tram got rolling solo and won the last one of this series. But yeah, it is the next day and my legs are sore, so what we're gonna do, I'm going to show you why I use tempo training, why it's beneficial on days like these, on days after hard workouts. Because yeah, last night we had a hard workout at 7 p.m. and 14 hours later we're going training again. So there's not that much time to recover, so there's no point doing a hard session, because yeah, we would just have to slog out and it would not feel good. The tram would not be rolling, it would be rocking and rolling, not rolling and giving it gas, which is what we normally do. So yeah, in today's session we have 3.5 hours, or about 112 kilometers. So hopefully if we give it a bit of gas we'll get it done in about 3.5. But yeah, 112 kilometers on the cards, about 3.5 hours, and we are going to include some tempo blocks, medio, whatever you want to call it, pushing on the pedals just a little bit. So we have 3 times 15 minutes and 1 times 10 minutes, so 4 efforts in total, 55 minutes, aiming for anywhere between 330 watts to about 360 watts. That's what we call the tempo zone, where basically you're expending a lot of energy and getting a good solid work amount of done without too much fatigue. So it's not quite sweet spot, it's just below. So that's why it's 360 to about 320, 330. So yeah, 1 times 10 minutes, 3 times 15 minutes. So hopefully we get them all done and get a good load of work. It's also the 3rd day of a block. I had endurance. If you watched the last video, you know I did the endurance, so I had how to do zone 2. Last night I had the race. Today we have some tempo blocks. So it should be a good day. The weather's good. So without further ado, I am going to get changed and then I will see you guys on the road. Come on, the Ramsey Tram keeps on rolling. Yes team, we are now changed, ready to go in the mezzo. So yeah, 3 times 15 minutes, 1 times 10 minutes, and aiming for about 80 grams of carbs. And now it's going to be a good day, so I'm going to head out and get underway. Let's get it. The Ramsey Tram keeps on rolling, yeah. So, just doing my warm-up, and I thought I'd talk you through the reasons why I do a little bit of tempo training. Well, first of all, it gets a bit of intensity in there without too much fatigue. And like I said, I raced last night, so I have a bit of fatigue in the legs. But yeah, I feel strong enough to do tempo training. So yeah, it also allows us to do a good amount of work in a short amount of time. Like if we do these 4 efforts, we'll have about nearly an hour. That's 330, 340 watts, which is a good amount of volume and intensity in short and a lot of kJs in the legs in such a short amount of time. Also, it makes the ride go quicker because you're pushing on the pedals, which means stay focused, which for me, I don't really like long, boring zone 2 rides on my own. I need company, so I find even if just a little bit of tempo allows me to get the time pass a little bit quicker. And also, third point is also when you're in a race and in a breakaway, or you're riding on the front, but normally if you're in a breakaway or you attack, you normally will end up riding at tempo up a long climb, or when you're riding through in the breakaway, you ride at tempo. If you do gravel races, a huge proportion of time is spent in that zone through that tempo. And I think people say, oh, it's dead soon. But what? You can't, when you attack and you've done 3 hours or so, you have to settle into tempo. What are you going to do then? Say, oh, I'll just do zone 2 because zone 2's magic. No, and you can't ride VO2 for 40 minutes. So you have to get used to mentally training yourself to ride long periods at tempo. So that's just a few reasons why I do it. So I'm going to crack on, finish up the warm-up, and then we'll be into the first couple efforts. So I'll see you after them. Come on. Not easy, not easy. First 2 efforts done, but stats on screen. Feeling better than I actually thought, so I'm happy with that. Happy with that. Slightly less, but I don't know. I just show you stretching. However quick I do it, however quick I do it. So happy with the numbers. Feeling in control as well. Like I could push harder if I wanted to, which is kind of the idea of a bit tempo. So now we've got 2 left to do, 2 15-minute efforts. So yeah, sun's out. All good, so now I'm going to crack for a bit, right, a bit of steady endurance, got the music in, just chilling, and then crack into the last 2 15-minute efforts, so it should be good. Come on! Also, if you're new and you made this, go and hit the subscribe button. It really does help the Ramsey tram keep on rolling, get more passengers up on the tram, and we keep on rolling. Come on! Oh gosh. It's all in your head. You can do it if you press the pedals, but it's all in your head. You gotta tell the demons, no! No bueno, no! Oh, not easy. Sweating gravy. Oh, not easy, but that's the way it should be done. Oh, I put stats on screen. Yeah, I went too hard on the third one. I was chasing my friend's KOM. Christian Valley he's famous for doing like a stupid amount of marathons, like 30 marathons in 30 days or something silly like that. So yeah, I went after his KOM because everyone loves sending that email to their friends that you've nicked your KOM. But no, all good, and then got the last one done. Struggling a bit because it was straight after, but no, happy with that. That is all the efforts done, all the tempo blockies done. So yeah. Now I got about 30 km, done about 80k, so 30 km. Then that should cap off a good 3 days of training into a rusty tomorrow. Come on. So that's good. So yeah, I will maybe see you in a bit. If not, I'll see you back at home. So, I'll see you when I see you. Ramsey tram keeps on rolling. Ride, done and dusted. I'll put the stats on the screen. Come on. Good ride. Our 4 tempo efforts done. Well, maybe third one was a bit harder than things. But yeah, good ride. Over 32k an hour average. I'm happy with that. So now I'm going to get changed, have a shower, have some lunch, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Oh, and also my GoPro's turned back up. So yeah, we'll be back on more with onboard footage later this weekend, hopefully, when we're out with the group. So yeah, all good. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll speak to you guys in a bit. Come on, the Ramsey tram keeps on rolling. Yes, team, so here we are. It is now a few hours later. I've showered, had lunch, and we are relaxing. I'll tell you what, I can feel the legs. I pushed everything I had after the race on Wednesday and the tempo blocks today, but we had a good one. Got a good load of work done. I am ready for a rest day though, so that is what's needed. The next video will be out with the group ride doing 200k, so stay tuned for that. Go watch that video when it comes out. 200 kilometers with a group ride, with efforts. Come on, you know the vibes. And then in cheeky Q&A, because it's what a few people asked for and sent in some good questions, so we will get into that. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Not so long to the next race, which will be the national champs time trial, maybe a road race in there, but I'll talk about that as we get into it, once I get accepted, etc, etc. So yeah, good ride done. Come on, the Ramsey tram is rolling. We're rolling along, doing great. So a big thank you from me, but it's been your boy, the Ramsey tram, and I will see you on the next one. And don't forget to keep on rolling.